Hey, yet another video. I told you they're just going to keep on coming. I know. So this one is all about that semester-long project. I know people hate to hear that, but hey, if you're in the class, you have a group project. At least this one, it's individual, so not that bad, right? Okay, so here we go. We have important papers and such. In the important papers and such, notice it talks about a semester-long project. But if you are paying attention, there's also another folder of just semester-long project. I put absolutely everything in the semester-long project. So we are going to go here. The first part you're going to find is me talking about this. I'm telling you, you have to collect stuff for the entire semester. You cannot just decide to attempt to do it at the end because it's not possible. I am making you collect data every single week. This entire thing's going to be worth 200 points. But right off the bat, right here, notice there's one that's going to be worth 50 points of the project right here. So missing this one assignment will cost you a quarter of the grade. 50 points is half a letter grade. You don't want to miss this. So what you are going to do is, notice it says right here, read the lab, this entire document. So I do recommend you actually read the entire thing. This whole thing is going to be about the coronavirus and COVID. All of this is telling you what I want you to do. You're going to be starting in week 2. So next week is when this begins, and you're going to collect data from week 2 all the way through week 15. Every single week, you are going to collect this information. I want you to collect it the same day and as close to the same time as possible every single week. This way you can get a good average understanding. Me, I collect it every single day. I do every single day, and then I do the average for each week just so I can keep track of the rate of change. This is what I've been doing since April 25th last year. I like numbers. I deal with stuff better by being able to see stuff, basically the statistics and stuff. And I know that's crazy, whatever, but yeah, it's who I am. This is historic, what we're going through right now. And so I figured it's a great semester-long project. I've always done a semester-long project. It's just now I get to do this one. Now, what you are going to be doing is you are going to be giving me your thoughts at the very beginning, and I'm going to show you that assignment in just a moment. I want to know what you think about the coronavirus and COVID. I want to know if, what do you think? What do you know? What do you believe? That kind of stuff. I want you to be extremely detailed because I want to know at the beginning of the semester absolutely everything you think about it. Because at the end of the semester, I'm going to have you compare what you thought at the beginning with what you think at the end to see if you've learned anything. If you're not detailed, how can I know you learned anything? And if you don't show me that you actually put a lot into it, you don't get much of a grade because that's part of it. Data collecting. You have to, like I said, collect data every single week for the entire time. Now, you're going to be collecting the number of cases in America, the number of deaths in America, the number of cases in Georgia, the number of deaths in Georgia. If you live in a state other than Georgia, then let me know because then we'll swap it to your state. But most of my students have typically lived in Georgia, so that's what I'm doing. Then whatever county you live in, you need to keep track of that county and the deaths in that county. So U.S. cases, U.S. deaths, Georgia cases, Georgia deaths, county cases, county deaths. You're going to be collecting this same day, every single week. Then you're also going to be making some rate of change graphs for all of these. I will later do another video showing you how to do the graphs. You also need to be looking at what the per 100K means and compare it with your county. Tell me why you should be more concerned if that per 100K number is higher versus than lower. And then, of course, you're going to have your closing thoughts. You are writing a paper. You're going to have to give me all of this information at the end. So this is telling you exactly what it is and why. So I would make sure to actually read the entire thing. I have a discussion board up. That's what this is, where it says semester-long project, place to discuss. This is optional. You do not have to do this, but this is helpful sometimes if someone says, hey, I'm trying to find this, or, oh my gosh, I can't believe blah, blah, blah. Throw it in there. It's a lot easier to do long assignments if you have someone to talk to. This is an easy way to discuss it, and I keep track of it as well. Then we have this. Notice this looks horrible. What I want you to do is go here to download. And yes, I already have it on my computer, but this shows you every step of it. If you go to download and you click, you will see that I have actually already prepared this Excel sheet for you. Notice it says week 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It has it there. It has it up here and here. This, you would do the number of positive cases and the number of deaths. So say I'm wanting to do it right now. I am going to actually use yesterday's numbers. So let me open that. Told you I've been collecting it for a while. So yesterday's numbers for the US, it's right here. I am a copy and paste person, so I'm going to do right there. Poof. Now, I do that for, actually, no, I am going to put it here so you can see what happens. Okay, so that is yesterday's numbers, and now I'm going to do the day before's numbers, just, so you can see how this works. I have this entire thing set up, so as you fill it in, notice it's answered it right here. It is already calculating your rate of change. So as you enter your numbers, like if I say week 2, there's 365, week 3, there's 472, and then I just keep on changing like that. Notice down here, it is calculating it for you. It is doing all of the work for you. I really have made this as easy as I possibly can. You just have to put the information in here. I made it where it does every bit of math for you. Yeah, so please hit the download button. I wish it wouldn't show like this because it makes it very confusing. But if you hit the download button, you see what you get, and it will make your life super duper duper easy. Now, I gave you the links for where I go. If I was looking just in the file, you will see these are links. So the first one, USA state totals, rest of the world, this is where I go. This is the website I use because you have the USA, you have all these different states, and you can even look at the world. If you click on the world, it shows you that right now, as of this very minute, there's over 88 million positive cases, and we're almost to the 2 million mark for deaths. And you can also look at other people's countries if you want to. So I do this. I have a good friend who lives in Argentina, and I've hated watching that climb. It kind of concerns me. But the fact that we are almost to 22 million right now, dang. All right. The other one is this one, Georgia. I use a different website for Georgia because the one I just showed you is not linked up for the counties. So I use this website for the state of Georgia. And it is taking forever to load right now. I think right around now is when they're updating their site. So this was not a good time. However, this will show you the number of positive cases for the state of Georgia, the deaths. It even actually shows you hospitalizations and stuff like that. But then they also show a bunch of counties. They will show every single county there. And so that's pretty cool. I wish it would load, but whatever. I can't show you right now because it's not wanting to load. But there you go. I would use that. And then here, semester-long project beginning. This is the one I told you about that's worth 50 points. It opens the day class begins. It closes on January 22nd. That's giving you a bit of time to get it turned in. It is telling you specifically what all information you need to turn in. Please note right here, if you do not give me everything I ask for, you're not going to get full points. If you want all 50 points, you need to actually give me every single bit of information I ask for. There's a lot of words here, I know that. Be organized in how you answer it so I can find all of your information. Make sure to answer everything. And then there will be a video about graphs. This is an old video about the graphs. I'm not getting rid of it yet. I am leaving it here until I see if I need to make a new one, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to make sure you have everything you need to start, because today is Thursday and we're about to start and I'm still finishing up some of these videos. But anyway, that is your semester-long project. It's worth a lot. Just do it. There you go. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. That's it.